Hello everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a little bit different of a beauty picks today because I got something from Sephora and I'm going to pick out my beauty picks. I don't know if I'm going to put like all the makeup on camera because it's just going to be way too long because I want to show you what I got from Sephora. I was supposed to get my Allure beauty box today and my mailman Lester's gone, everybody. Lester is no longer delivering mail. He's now working in the warehouse, which kind of sucks because Lester was awesome. One of my samples is this from Juice Beauty, which I didn't pick. I literally got this. I didn't pick that. And I guess that's the only sample they were going to send me. Okay. And then I got that, you know, that whole thing of samples of foundation and stuff that they had. If you spent $35, you got it. There's a whole bunch here. I got the Hourglass translucent setting powder, so I don't wear powder. There's the It Cosmetics CC cream, which I have here. I don't know why I picked this, to be honest. I really don't know why I picked it because I got this here. This is the Bobbi Brown face base. I have this here. Which one are you? This is Rare Beauty, so I haven't tried that, so I'm excited. I haven't tried this foundation, so I get to try that anyway. It kind of looks like I wish they send the samples, the foundation samples. I mean, this one is better than those foiled ones, you know, but sometimes they're a little bit poopy. This is the Born This Way concealer, which I've never tried, so I'll try that one day. The new Morphe foundation I haven't tried, so that's cool. And my favorite, one of my favorite, like these ones here, this is the NARS concealer, the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this concealer, but I'm telling you, these samples are pointless. They're absolutely pointless. I hate these ones. Then there's something from Kosas, which is a Face It Tint Oil. And that's one of those samples again. So that's what came in that packet, if you were wondering. I don't know if it's still there, available at Sephora. But at least there's a couple there that I can try, right? All right, so those are my samples. Anyways, she is here, girl. She's here. So this is the foundation I'm using today. I'm not going to pull out a foundation from my beauty pick bag because I'm going to be using this all week. I just got it. We're going to give it a try. So I figured I just got it. I want to try it, so I might as well try it. Anyways, I'm rambling. This is the Givenchy. Girl, I'm posh now, girl. I'm so posh. Givenchy. I have never, ever, ever, my nails are a mess. Never tried anything from Givenchy before. So this is what it looks like. She's glass bottle girl. This is what she looks like. How come it looks like there's nothing in it? Like legit, when I put this up to the light, it looks like it's empty. I swear to God. It do. It looks like there's nothing in it. Huh? It's a pump. Seriously. Oh, you probably won't be able to see it, but when I put this up to the light, it's like, where's the product? It just looks see-through, like there's nothing inside of it. Honest to gosh. Girl, did they send me like an empty bottle or something? Okay. I don't know about them apples, girl. I don't know. That looks kind of suspicious to me. She's suspicious, everybody. All right, so every week I take out my bags. I put them in my big Ipsy bag to keep it all together so I'm not struggling. Yeah, so Lester the mailman, he's working inside the warehouse now. So we legit don't have a mailman in our building, like in our area for my street. They're waiting for someone to want to take over my street. And my building has, and I've been told this by many mail people, that our building has so many packages. Like we're one of the busiest buildings. So I'm like, no one wants to come and help us out here or something, you know, like help a girl out, right? Who's going to take over our stuff? Who's going to, you know, deliver our mail? And I legit don't think our mail was delivered today because when my packages shows up at York is the last place for me. My package showed up at York this morning at 5:30. That would have been out for delivery today, but no mail has been delivered. We don't have a mailman, so I don't know what's happening. Anyways, so my primer, so this is what I do if you're new to my channel. I went through all of my makeup at the beginning of, this is what I'm taking out, Tarte Quench. The Tarte Quench primer is what I'm going to be using. I went through all of my makeup the beginning of January and wrote every little bit down on little bits of paper, and then I separated everything. This is my concealer bag. I have a foundation one, but I'm going to be using this all week. God help me if this is empty. I almost broke that. I don't have any concealers. Oh, because you know what I didn't do? I didn't take them out of my book. So usually I do the full face every week, take these little stickers, I put them in my book, I write down what it is, and then that way throughout the year when I run out of stuff like concealers and blushes or whatever, I should then go back and pull out all the concealers and put it back in the bag again, which I didn't do. So this week is a free week. We're pulling out a concealer, and I'm going to take the NARS Radiant because I was just talking about it. So I guess we'll be using that today. I'm cheating. I know some of you are like, Lisa, you're cheating. You're not even doing it right. So I got to leave those two bags out. Okay, what do we have next? We have bronzer next. And my bronzers are getting low too, girl. This one is CA Spice. CA Spice. CA. It's going to take me a minute to figure out what CA Spice is. I don't know what CA Spice is. What is that? What the flip is that? CA Spice. I don't know what that is. It's going to take me a minute to figure that one out. CA Spice. I got a bronzer. CA. CA. What does CA stand for? It's not Ofra. It's not ColourPop. Right? That's an A. CA. Revolution is the blush I'm going to be using. That is a beautiful blush. I'm excited about that. The highlight that we're going to be using, girl, I haven't got a clue what that CA Spice is. Oh, my gentle Lord in heaven. Ofra. Covent. Oh, there's two stuck together. So we'll take the first one, which is Ofra. Put you back inside. Ofra Covent Garden. She's beautiful. Ofra does highlights, girl. Let me tell you. Ofra does highlights like Tetley does their orange Pico tea, okay? That's all I got to say about them apples. Because if you don't like the orange Pico from Tetley, girl, I don't know. I don't know. You weren't raised on the East Coast, that's for sure. All right. Eyeshadow palette. We are using Morphe 9D Painted Desert. Whoop, whoop. I actually had that out the other day, too. I wanted to play with it, but I didn't. Mascara. Oh, and I have a new primer I have to put in. I forgot about that one, look. Mascara is a big old mess. It is the It Cosmetics mascara. It Cosmetics. I didn't know I had a mascara from It Cosmetics, but I guess I do. All right, so that is the makeup that I'm going to be wearing all week. Hold the door, everybody. I got to go find this bronzer now. Hold the door. Well, the joke is on me today. It wasn't CA Spice. It was LA Spice. So I'm going to use the bronzer and the blush in here. I really like this blush. And I'm going to use, this is the Ofra Covent Garden highlight. It's a beautiful, like, rose goldy kind of a shade. And I'm going to put this blush, the Revolution blush, back because I had said if I picked out, you know, a set, then I would use what's in a set. But I don't really like the highlighter that's in that set because it's not exactly my shade. So where are you, Revolution Beauty? We're going to use you another day, girl. And you're beautiful. I better put you right here so I don't forget. Okay, so primer was Tarte. Okay, finally we ready, girl, finally. Okay, so this is the Tarte Cosmetics Quench Primer. It's really nice and hydrating. I like this. It's not one that I reach for often, but I do like it. So I'm not mad that I pulled it out. I love a hydrating primer, but I really don't reach for it often. And actually, that's not true. I must have used it a lot because there's not much left in it. You know, you use a bit of it, and then you get a new one come in, and you use that one. I'm ridiculous for it. Ridiculous. I'm always, you know, I get something like deluxe sizes like this, and I'll use it and then a new deluxe size will come in and I'll use that for a week. You know what I mean? And then it just sits in a drawer. So that's why I'm loving the fact that I'm doing this, because now hopefully I'll get to use all of this up, right? It's not gone bad or anything. I know I got it sometime last year. I think it was through Ipsy. I had gotten this primer. Some of my favorite primers I've gotten through Ipsy, which, by the way, Ipsy Choice was today. What did you guys pick? I thought there was a lot of repeats on those choice items. What did you guys think? Like, a lot of repeats. I was like, okay, what would I pick? And honestly, and I didn't pick because they canceled my account, because I'm opening up an account through that shipping company, right? So, I just haven't got that started yet, so my Ipsy's canceled. But I will be getting the April bag as well as the deluxe box, hopefully, if everything goes well with that shipping company I'm going to be using. But I was looking at the choices going, okay, well, it was either going to be the Milk Mascara or the Tatcha Water Cream. And I personally don't like the Tatcha Water Cream, but I would have gotten it because I know it's good for my kids, right? But everything else, I thought there was, or the concealer brush. I thought there were so many repeats. All right, so this is the shade here. And what shade are you? 3C24. Oh. So it's 3, and then it's Cool 240. So this is Skin Caring Glow, Presme, Libra, Givenchy. What are you supposed to do for me, Givenchy? Okay, while I'm putting this on my face, I'm going to tell you what it says. Takes care of your skin and enhances its natural beauty with a radiant light diffusing finish. Its light melting texture enriches enriched with an advanced glow complex, a water infused with skincare actives that guarantees a fresh and light drenched complexion for 12 hours day after day. The skin becomes more beautiful and more luminous. Okay. So it's supposed to do all that, and you can build it. It's buildable coverage, it says. And this is 60 at Sephora. I was hoping to be able to get this foundation at Shoppers or at the Bay, but they don't carry Givenchy at the Bay, which I found strange, right? Because they have Armani there and Dior and YSL and Guerlain. So I just found it strange that they didn't have Givenchy at the Bay. But it would have been awesome if this was at Shoppers, because PC points, right? But I've seen it. When I see a foundation, if it's got like glow or luminous in the title, I have to try it, because I find those are like the best for dry skin. And I like this. I need a little bit more coverage though. It feels like there's nothing on my skin, like seriously. Bit more coverage. I could have, I suppose, tried this on with a brush too to see what the difference would be. I'm trying to get into using a brush for foundation, and I don't know if it's my brushes or not, but I watch videos of people using brushes and it just seems to go on so smoothly. But then when I try the brushes I have, I just seem like there's a lot of streaks, and you know, like there's bits here and nothing here kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm like, okay, is it the brushes that I have? What are some of you, if you use a foundation brush, what is your favorite foundation brush? Because I know like a lot of people love to put on their foundation with a brush. And then I know some people will go over afterwards with a beauty blender. But for me personally, I cannot find a brush that I like. I just find everything I've tried streaks. Okay, I'm liking this foundation. It's literally like there's nothing on my face. I'm going to say the coverage, I mean, I know they said you can build it up. The coverage to me is light to medium. I think you can build it up to a medium. It's definitely not full coverage, but it said it wasn't anyways. I think it said it was a light coverage. But I'm liking this. Oh, yes, girl. I must say, I'm really liking this foundation. First impression, loving it. Yep. So this video is just me picking out my beauty picks and doing my first impression of this foundation. I'm going to do the rest of my face offline because I'm like 15 minutes now. I might come back in when I'm putting on eyeshadow, I'm not sure. And I got a few things to do today. Just remember, everybody, I won't be live this Saturday. I will not be live this Saturday. Hopefully I get my Allure box tomorrow. And I seen an update that my Makeup Geek is in Canada. So, and it's not saying it's in Canada on my Canada Post site, but through the tracking it's telling me it's in Canada. So hopefully that might come this week, right? I'm telling you, I'm digging this foundation. I think the shade is perfect for me. I don't mind a light to medium coverage. As long as it, you know, kind of covers a little bit of my redness, but still makes it look natural. I like that. I gotta tell you, I'm liking this. This foundation is crazy. This is crazy. It's like I like the coverage on this cheek. But I'm like, is there enough coverage on this cheek? Because I can still see my redness right there. I don't know. What do y'all think? But I do like it. Like, it just seeps right into your skin. Like, right into your skin. It doesn't even look like I have foundation on. Givenchy. I think if you have dry skin, you're going to like this. And there's a little bit of a glow. You see that? If you have dry skin, I think you're really going to like this. For sure. For sure. For sure. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my final look. I didn't do much with my eyes today. But I'm telling you, Morphe, I do not like their big pens. You know, they're big eyeshadow palettes, but they're 9-pan ones. I've never had an issue with their 9-pan palette, and this stuff is so creamy and buttery. It blends like a dream. Like, love this. I love Morphe, and Morphe, FYI, I believe is made in China. So yeah, goes to show that not everything made in China is kind of crappy, but which we knew Morphe was made in China, right? But I love, like, the mattes are stunning. I don't have a problem with the shimmers. The Morphe 9-pans, to me, are fabulous. But the big Morphe palettes, when you get to the really big ones, the 34G bronze gold or 32, something like that, I found that one really hard to work with. Here's some of the shimmers right here. But there's another shimmer right there. But, I mean, the 9-pans for me from Morphe are where it's at. When you get any bigger than 9-pan, in my personal opinion, from my experience, I just don't like Morphe. Anything over a 9-pan, I find their formula is different. So yeah, if you were wondering about this palette, it's the 9D Painted Desert, or is it Desert? Desert or Desert? One of it. I think they're like $16, and they're fabulous, and they have a whole bunch of them. Great, great palette. Love it. I'm loving this foundation. So I'm going to be using this palette all week. Like I said, I didn't go crazy with my eye look like I really did, and just a little bit of color, and that was it today because I have some things to do. The bronzer I didn't put on because I just didn't want to go bronzing today. I didn't put the bronzer on, but this is the one that I will be using all week. It's the LA Spice. You can get this at Walmart for like $10. It is great. I've used it. As you can tell, she's been used. It's going to take me forever to hit pan on that, but that's with everything. This is the Ofra Highlight Covent Garden. I think this was an Ipsy choice. How can you pass up this? If you ever see this was an Ipsy choice, an Ofra Highlight, you just can't pass it up, right? Great deal. I don't know about this mascara. This It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I mean, I think I don't even know. I think this is probably my first time trying it. So maybe it's got like that wet feeling. But I don't know what it's doing with my lashes right now. They look kind of crooked to me, you know, and I'm really trying not to make, you know, those spider leg lashes. And it seemed like they were kind of sticking together. So I don't know if it's because it's new. And, you know, sometimes new mascaras do that. So we'll see what I think about it midweek, you know, once I use it 3 or 4 times. But right now, I think I'm still out on the fence with the mascara. We have to give it a few tries. I use my NARS concealer. I use the blush in the palette. I only put a little tiny bit of blush on. But this, star of the show. This is star of the show. I'm going to be using this all week. Because, you know, I just got it, girl. It's Monday. It's 30 mils, 1 fluid ounce. Givenchy Prisma Libra Skin Caring Glow Foundation. It is new. I think it just came out a couple of weeks ago. And wow, I'm loving the way it's looking on my skin. Like, loving it. You know, it's not a full coverage. Light to medium for sure. You can build it up. It's not going to be a full coverage. It might not even be like medium coverage. But it feels legit. It feels like there's absolutely nothing on my face. It's very lightweight. And I love that. And it just looks like it's my natural skin. Like it doesn't even look like I have foundation on, which I love that too. Anyway, that's my video. Happy Monday, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully we get some boxes. Yay. And it's Monday, right? Yes. Have a good day. Bye, everybody. Love you.